Okay, so today we're going to talk about niches. What exactly is a niche? Well, a niche is nothing but a subject. What will your website be in reference to? What are you going to talk about? Are you going to talk about gardening? Are you going to talk about gardening organic tomatoes? Are you going to talk about gardening organic foods? Are you going to talk about dirt bikes? Are you going to talk about, um, I don't know, maybe a particular breed of dog? Are you going to discuss vintage clothing? Are you going to talk about vintage women's clothing? All of these things, when you talk about niches, a niche is nothing but a subject. However, a niche can be a broad topic. For example, let's say that you want to talk about tires. You're a man and you want to talk about tires and, the best off-road tires or the best tires, snow tires. Okay, well, look at what I just did. Now, if you want to talk about tires, that's broad. If you want to talk about off-road tires and the best off-road tires that there are on the market, are you going to talk about good years off-road tires? Now, do you see how it's becoming more specific to what it is that you're talking about? You want to talk about gardening, that's fine. Are you going to talk about gardening organic tomatoes? Okay, well, that's fine. The best way to garden if you're gardening for organic foods. Now, that's something a little bit deeper. So, just organic, but organic tomatoes. If you want to talk specifically about tomatoes, or if you want to specifically talk about vegetables, then that will entail a lot more specific market. Now, when someone is looking for that particular thing, if it is off or organic foods, well, organic tomatoes, organic squash, organic vegetables, these are the things that you have to be very specific about. If you're talking about clothing, are you talking about the up and coming designers from Italy? Or are you talking about vintage clothing? Okay. Are you talking about vintage women's clothing? Are you talking about vintage suit jackets? What exactly are you have to dig deeper. So let's use entertainment, for example. Entertainment is really, really broad. And you can say, okay, well, I want to talk about entertainment. Okay, well, are you talking about radio? Are you talking about television? Are you talking about movies? Are you talking about music? Well, I would like to talk about all of the above. Okay, well, that's fine. Not a problem. Now, because you're talking about all of the above, are you talking about all of the above in today? So are you talking about the latest movies that are coming out, the latest concerts that are being promoted, the latest music that is being released, the latest airplay on radio? Now you're talking about today's entertainment industry, today's current events, okay? If you want to go and you want to talk about something more of a vintage thing, then of course you would then, okay, well, I want to talk about the movies that were released from 1970 to 1980. Or maybe you want to go even more of the classic movie, and that's even a deeper niche. But it's those people that are interested in that particular subject that you will be talking about. They will find you. So you have to be mindful of what it is. So dig deeper. It's not just about clothing. It's not just about music. It's about even deeper. If you're talking about music, are you talking about rock music? Okay, fine. That's okay. But are you talking about classic rock? Are you talking about 80s rock? What are you talking about? Okay? If you're talking about hip hop music, is hip hop is more of a culture than it is just simply on music. So you can talk about clothing, you can talk about music. You can talk about so many different things within the hip hop community. So just make sure that whatever you talk about, that you dig deep when it comes to finding your niche and finding out exactly what it is that you want to discuss. So today I challenge you. If you don't, let me before I sign off, let me tell you this. If you don't know, you just know that you want to go on the internet, you want to make some type of money, you're not sure how you want to go about it, but you want to write something. What is your passion? What do you enjoy? Do you enjoy reading? Do you enjoy needlepoint? Do you enjoy taking long walks on the beach? What do you enjoy? What do you enjoy? Now, you may say, well, I enjoy taking long walks on the beach, but I don't know how I'm going to make money from that. Well, okay, that's fine. But if you enjoy it, at least you have something to go off of. So this is what I challenge you. This is what I want you to do. Go to Amazon.com. Okay? And when you go to Amazon.com, on the left-hand side, you'll see magazine subscriptions. I want you to click on that. Okay? Once you're in magazine subscriptions, I want you to look at the different genres of magazines there are. I mean, you have some on health and wellness, you have some on entertainment, you have some on business. Just look through all those things and see what makes your heart sing. See what you're interested in. Oh, I wouldn't mind, being interested in, health and wellness. I want to lose some weight. Okay, fine. Just browse through some of the names of magazines and then go and do a Google search for that particular magazine and see what people are saying. See what their website says. See what type of articles they write, okay? And then you'll see exactly what I'm talking about when it comes to being very specific of what it is that you want to discuss. Okay, so I challenge you to do that. That is on niches. So find your niche or your niche, whichever way you would like to articulate that. And once you do that, then make sure you come back here and we're going to talk about keywords. Keywords. This is where it gets a little interesting, but nonetheless, you've done some of your homework, so you'll be able to follow along, okay? So I'll see you next time.